Good morning, well, it's 10:30. You guys enjoyed my video I made yesterday. Did you want to travel yesterday? No, I didn't. I was too tired. So I decided to take yesterday off, and I'm going to go tonight and Sunday. I'll go today and tomorrow, and I'll take one day off. Yesterday I was way too tired. I think because me working 6 days a week, it finally hit me, and I was tired. It was like 9:30 now, my eyes were drooping, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to bed. So I didn't go yesterday. I'm going to go tonight, I'm going to go tomorrow. What did you get yesterday, Ivan? Yesterday I only had Subway. I had one tuna sandwich at Subway, and that's it. Yeah, I'm doing something called low calorie intake. I don't eat much food. That way I lose weight, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go upstairs to get my breakfast, guys. Drinking my coffee. I just woke up, man. Yeah. I had a good sleep. I slept for like 10 hours. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. This guy's supposed to be top notch, guys. Better than Hollywood, yeah. Better than Hollywood. And Xanus will be the best fast novel ever written. Looking at a masterpiece, man. Yeah, man. A masterpiece. That's why they gave someone control my book. They know how good it is, man. Looking at an amazing book, man. A masterpiece. Yeah. Looking at a masterpiece, man. Really, Ivan, yeah, man. An amazing book. A masterpiece. Looking at a masterpiece, man. For Xanus. Looking at a masterpiece. Evan. You guys will see what I mean when you read my book. I wrote an amazing story, man. Yeah, man. It's a book worth billions. That's what my stepmother told me. Ivan, that's number one. Number one, Ivan. She told me that. She said, Hollywood would love your book. Hollywood would love your book, Ivan. That's what my stepmother told me. Yeah, I know, but I'm not selling. When I have the keys, I'm not selling my soul to the Hollywood system. I have the keys. I don't have to sell to you. This money is for me and VJ. It's not for you. Yeah. When the gates are pissed off, obviously. Yeah, they're greedy pigs. Like, the money off the book is for me and my wife. It's not for you, man. You're just a greedy psychopath, man. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I'm bad because I can't stand the fact of doing VJ being multi-billionaires rich, man. That's gonna piss me off. Because they're envious. They're filled with envy. They're crazy people. The gatekeepers, yeah. They don't want us to live in that life. Like, yeah. There's a reason why VJ cries, man. She wants out of Hollywood, man. She wants me to get her out. She knows she got duped by the gays. Ivan, I fucked up. I got duped. I love you. I want to be with you. I want to see you live. I want to use marriage you. I want to travel with you. She's fucking crazy, yeah. I'm sorry. She wants me to get her out, man. Yeah, I don't want to miss out on that amazing life Ivan's going to be living, man. And Ivan's free, too. Yeah, I make all my billions. I get my freedom. Vijay wants her freedom, too. She wants her freedom with me. In Hollywood, she's not free, man. She's a dirty slave. She's sold out. She wants that freedom, the freedom with me. I want to control the money with Ivan and get my freedom with him and live that dream life and be the most famous music artist on the world side. I have many little hands. I'll be featured in magazines with him. Yeah, she wants to do all that with me, man. Go close shot with him, travel around the world, stay the best suites, go to events, go to clubs, having movie nights with Ivan and all that stuff. Yeah. Having movie nights with Ivan in the yacht, all that stuff. Yeah, she wants to do all that with me. Try with me, try with him. Yeah. Get drunk at the club with him. She wants to do all that with me, man. That's why she cries. She's crazy. She's a crazy woman. So I'm sorry, yeah. That's why she cries. And she wants to see the light too. And she loves me. She wants to be with me. That's why she cries, man. She's crazy. Crazy woman. I don't know. Sarah. Yeah. So if the gates put you in Hollywood, you're like, yeah, my life will be destroyed. And they're going to lock the doors on me. They're not going to let me be worth my billions. They might let me be worth maybe 100 million or something like that, 80 million, but they're not going to let me be worth. Yeah, make sure you don't pay Ivan too much. They're never gonna let me and VJ be billionaires. They're consumed with their envy. That's why God gave me the keys of what they don't do. I can make my billions. Yeah. You have the keys, Ivan. You don't have to sell to them. That's what God gave me the keys. So I don't sell to the gatekeepers. I can market my book myself, open the door myself. I have the keys. Yeah, I upload my book on Lulu. You guys will know. The whole world buys it. Yeah, that's how powerful I am. My keys are easy money. It's easy money. That's why everyone hates me with the keys. It's easy money, man. Easy money. Yeah. Sarah? How much money do you make on book, Ivan? 10 to 20 billion. I don't know, 14 billion, 16 billion, 18 billion, 20 billion. I make like, I don't know, 16 billion off the book. He's like, Ivan, how much money did you make off your book, by the way? I made $60 million. You made $60 million? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I said, holy shit, that's a lot of money, Ivan. I know. Yeah. And now we can start Skys's Entertainment. And I can fund self-finance things with my own cash for $1.8 million. Self-finance the game for $500 million. And we make an amazing movie and an amazing game. We sell the merch on Amazon, the movie. We sign a mega deal on Amazon. 80-20 deal. Yeah. And now that I made my billions on my book, I have enough money to pay the Hollywood actors their rich multi-millionaire contract, more than what they even make in Hollywood, right? I can afford to pay them a lot of money. Because me and VJ are now in the bank. We have billions in our account. We can pay the Hollywood actors their millions for their movie contracts for my company, obviously. But your chances of being on movies aren't high. You have like a 0.05% chance of being on a movie. That's why they're networking, because to strap their chances of being on a movie. If this guy gives word about me, maybe Ivan might consider me for his next movie. Yeah, it's crazy. Everyone in Hollywood is going on a frenzy. Never playing Zane Stars. It's crazy, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. That's why Zay Stars are gonna beg, obviously. They had the best time of their life. Yeah. Yo, I had a blast being on part of your movie, man. Like all the crazy buzz, the fans, being featured on the magazine, the commercials, doing the interviews, Sky Source News. I got paid more money than I make in Hollywood. You spoil me with the parties, partying up at your house, your yacht, tables in your yacht. You serve me an all-you-can-eat luxury buffet during filming. Man, your company was out of the water, Ivan. And they had a blast during the world tour. If I go world tour, Ivan, I mean, that's what man, please. I'm like, no, man, you're not good for the Grace of Galleries. Ivan, please, man, I don't want to go back to Hollywood. I want to work for you. Like, Hollywood's not your company. I'm like, I know, but you're not good for that movie, guys. Sarah? John Maego a bag, Yvonne Jojo a bag, G Monsu a bag, Edges Elbow a bag, Ariana Grande, Danielle Manette, Andy Serkis, Don Cheadle, they're all gonna beg. Ashley Wissett, they're gonna beg, man. John Isaiah, if he's chosen, he'll beg too. All the actors are gonna beg me, you just resign them. It's crazy. Because my company's buried in Hollywood. And I gave them their freedom, don't forget that, right? They made all that money and experienced that glory and fame, success with me, and they got their freedom. I don't have to do anything right for my company. I'm a 100% clean businessman. I'm a good king, obviously. I'm not corrupt like the gatekeepers. We're going to turn me into a porn star and have money, yeah, and have me share if I sell in Hollywood. No fucking way. You know. Yeah, Ivan and Vijay are the only two people who, even when they have all that money, they don't let money corrupt them. Yeah, I have all that power and all that money, and I'm still the same Ivan. I'm a good king. I'm not going to let money corrupt me and abuse my power like that. I'm not going to do that. If I did, I would hate myself. It's against who I am. I can never make an actor do it to make his money. It's against my nature, who I am. I'm a good man. I'll never do that. I'd hate myself if I did that, man. And the actors would lose respect. Yeah, Ivan's dirty as fuck. Yeah, you know, Ivan's the only guy in the world who doesn't let money corrupt him. Yeah, I have all that power, all that money. The actors sign the contracts, and they're like, Ivan, you're paying me all this money, and you're giving me my freedom. I'm like, yeah, holy shit. And some of the Hollywood actors might cry when I offer them that contract, right? Because in Hollywood, they're what? They don't get their freedom in Hollywood. So you have to do it. That's how it works. Yeah. That's why I don't want to be in Hollywood. I'm not selling my soul to Hollywood. There's no fucking way. You fucking crazy. Sharing with the garbage like no fucking way, man. So Sarah. Yeah. And you guys know how much money I'm willing to pay all the Hollywood actors. I mentioned it many times in my videos, right? And now you understand why my payment system is beating out the Hollywood companies. Most actors don't make that on average. Some actors make a lot of money, but it's only like one actor, and everyone else gets peanuts. That's how it works. Because Hollywood, they don't have the kind of budgets I have. I can afford to pay 3 big A-listers or rich contracts. They're $50 million contract, $37 million contract, $30 million contract, $25 million contract. You know what I'm saying? And you give them royalties that range from $6 million to $125 million. That's when my company's blowing hot water, yeah. A lot of money for the actors. Give the actors royalties that way they're happy and they work hard for you. The bigger A-listers, they're gonna help. They're gonna make your movie much better and build more buzz. So make sure you pay them the big bucks. But if their agents and managers get greedy and they want more, I'm gonna be strict and say no. When I'm paying these actors enough, you're getting greedy, guys. I know you're sharks. You smell blood in the water. You want to make more money. You're getting greedy. I'm not gonna pay these actors more money. Like Keanu Reeves' agent might push for a $200 million royalty check. I'm like, no. Keanu Reeves gets his 125 or 130, 135. He's worth more than $400 million. So Sarah, that's good enough. He signed like a $200 million deal. I can pay him $7 million for the merch, $10 million for the game. What about like $20 million for the merch and like $20 million royalties for the game with this $10 million? I'm like, no. I know you guys are getting greedy. I'm not paying him that, man. I'm overpaying him. He's ripped me off. I'm sorry. Well, I'm paying Xanus enough. Xanus, all right, that's a deal. It's a deal, Ivan. He signs that contract, $200 million contract for the Great Escape. Yeah, massive contract. Yeah. You're gonna see Ben Affleck and Keanu Reeves on. They have that smile on their face. They're excited for the movie. The Xanus stars are excited for the movie. John Boyega is excited for the movie. Yvonne Joe, J.G. Monsu, they're all excited for the Xanus movie too. Yeah, they're all excited. And I can't wait to be a part of this movie and experience the crazy international fame of Ivan. Yeah, it's crazy. The Xanus stars are going to be saved for 5 years, man. 5 fucking years. That's why they're going to beg, because they're used to being saved for 5 years. Half a decade. You know, when they go back to Hollywood, they're going to lose that feeling. They're going to be left behind. Yeah, that's why they're going to beg, man. Because my copy's burned in Hollywood, they were saved. They won't be left behind. So, Sarah? Yeah, man. Yeah. But to live this amazing life with VJ, I have to face the gatekeepers. And the gatekeepers are gonna make me pay to be my wife and get my control, obviously. Because they're greedy psychopaths. They don't want me controlling my money with VJ and making that money. Yeah, but I have the keys. Everything's easy for me, man. I'm the only one who can beat the gatekeepers. I have the keys to the kingdom. Yeah. Listen, I'm God, right? That's why I'm the only one who can beat them. There's no one around the world can beat them. They don't have the keys. They have to sell to the gatekeepers. Well, I don't have to sell them. I have the keys to the kingdom. I can control my money with VJ. Yeah. Yeah. So Ivan, the Xanus are really gonna beg. Yes, man. They're gonna. When they beg, they're not joking around. They're being very sincere. Ivan, please, man. Please, Ivan. I don't want to go back to all, man. Please, Ivan. You're asking me, man. Please, please, Ivan. Please, VJ. Please, please. I'm saying, please, Ivan. Please, VJ. Please. I'm saying, so I'm like crying. Please, Ivan. I'm saying, I'm like, look, man. You can be all you want. You're not good. I'm sorry, man. You're not good with that movie, guys. I know you had a blast during the 5 years of Xanus. I ended off after having a blast during the world tour. If I go world touring and all the parties during the 5 years, I ended off with that like crazy hotel party at Bridgewater Resort, and the Red Carter, man. I got a bag, man. They had a blast, man. Please, I got really nice movie, man. I'm like, guys, you're not good for this Secret Agent movie, Keanu Reeves, man. You're not good. I'm saying, you're being selfish, guys. You have to give other actors an opportunity. Ivan, he's a very successful Keanu Reeves. That's not the point. The point is he wants to be safe too. And he wants to experience the success and fame and glory with King Ivan and movie. It's not just about you guys. He's good for the movie. You guys are not good for the movie. So, Sarah? Yeah. You have to tell them that, man. That way they know, right? Yeah. So they're begging because they know your copy's better. Yeah, my copy's better, bigger budget movies, and they know I can pay them more. Idris Elba knows I can pay him more than what he'll ever make in Hollywood. Even though I'm going to have a more successful career, I'm going to become, Idris Elba will most likely become a bigger A-lister. Hollywood might offer him like his 10, 15, 12 minute contracts. I can easily pay him more than that. Hollywood now can offer him 10, 12, 15 million. I can easily pay him more. And for the greatest hit, I can easily pay Idris his 13.5 million. 13.5 million. I can give him 20 million in royalties. And like $1 million for the game. He doesn't. That's what a 33, 35, 36 million deal. I just will never make that in Hollywood. He'll make his like maybe 12 after Xanus. He might bargain for his 10, and that's it, man. He might get royalties, but it's not the royalties I'm willing to pay him, right? I can pay him more than what he makes in Hollywood. He knows that. That's why he's in a bag. And he's good for the greatest game, too, but I'm not going to resign him. I even fuck those actors, just resign me. I'm like, no, you can't be selfish. I'm not going to be signing for the greatest game. Ivan, please, man, I don't want to go back to Hollywood, man. I want to work for you, man. My career feels meaningless without you. I know, but I launched your careers. Ivan, we don't want to go back to Hollywood, man. We want to work for you. Just fucking resign us, Ivan. I'm like, no, guys. Okay. I'm not going to resign you. You're not good for the greatest game of Cantonese, guys. You're not good, man. Get that through your head. Yeah, I'm not going to have the same actors in my movie, guys. Some Sarah? Yeah. We just like, no, guys, we're not resigning you. I'm gonna tell you, VJ, if the Xanus starts begging us to resign them, we have to be strict and say no. They're not good for next movie. I'm not gonna have the same actors in my fucking movies. I'm sorry. Yeah, and they are gonna beg. There's no way they're definitely gonna beg. They were saved. They don't want to be left behind. Obviously, my company's buried in Hollywood. Me and VJ's big company, big film studio was buried in Hollywood, man. Buried in Hollywood, yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. We'll get more coffee, guys, in a sec. Yeah, so Peter Jackson, I'll pay him for the Xanus movie contract. It's $85 million base, and I'll give him $180 million of the merchandise royalties, and I'll give him $650 million of the merchandise royalties. If I make my 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 million around there, I'll give him 650. If I make 15, 16, I can give him 650, 700. If I make 17, 18, I can give him his 800. If I make 19, 20, 21, 22, I can give him his $850 million. But chances are I'll make maybe about 14 million. So Peter gets 650 million of royalties. So he signed like a 1.1 billion deal in his new 900 million in Canadian money, which is a 1.1 million deal was in New Zealand money. Peter Jackson signed. Ivan, we're about double that. I'm like, Peter, no, I'm not gonna pay you double. You're fucking greedy, man. Ivan, it's nothing. I'm like, Peter, you're getting greedy. I'm not gonna give you $1 billion of royalties. You're fucking crazy. You're already making your $1 billion and you're using money. Ivan, I want more, man. I'm like, no, Peter, I'm not paying you more. You're getting greedy. It's Ivan, that's a good deal for Peter, Ivan. A 1.1 million deal in this New Zealand money. Holy shit, that's a massive contract for Peter. That's a good deal for Peter, Ivan. You're very generous. Peter will never make this money in Hollywood. Yeah, Peter, you're never going to make this money in Hollywood. You signed the biggest contract ever for a director. He's like, Ivan, a 1.1 million deal in New Zealand money. That's a good deal for me, Ivan. You're very generous. Sign me up. That's a lot of gold, Ivan. I know, Peter. You happy? Yeah, I'm happy with that deal. And that way he gets paid and he works hard for me, Peter. But watch out, Ivan, for greedy Peter. He's a greedy pig, man. I've worked with the game. Can I get like $200? I'm like, no, Peter. I'm not giving you money for the game. You're fucking greedy. You're not involved in the game. I'm not giving you squat for the game. Yeah. The only way I'll give Peter money for the game is if I make my 25 billion plus off the book. I can give him like 150 million of the game. And he signed like a 1.4 billion deal. Because if I make 25, Peter gets his 850. He signed like a 1.4 billion deal, whatever it is. But chances are Peter signed that 1.1 billion deal. 900 million Canadian, 1.1 million doing his own money around there. He's most likely going to get his 650. I'm probably going to make my 14, 13, 12 around there off the book. I highly doubt the 20, 18, 17, but I think it's going to be maybe 14 billion, 13 billion, 15 billion around there. He gets his 650, $700 million of the royalties, Peter. It's a good contract for him, obviously, right? And Mel Gibson, I'll pay him his 56 million base. And I can give him 55 million of the merchandise. I can give him like 350 million of the box office royalties, Mel Gibson. If I make more, I can give him 390, 400 of the royalties, Mel Gibson. 380, you can give him a bit more. He's not as big as Peter, so I'm not paying as much, but he still signed a massive contract, Mel Gibson. Like a 300 something million deal in American money. He signed a massive deal, Mel Gibson, yeah. I'm sorry, they both signed massive contracts. The question is, who will I choose, Mel or Peter? I don't know. Somebody tells me I'm going to go for Mel. I might choose Peter. We'll see what happens, obviously. Some Sarah. I talk about Peter Jackson more because he's a greedy pig, but I might end up choosing Mel for Peterman, I think, but I think I might go for Mel Gibson. I think something tells me he's gonna make the better movie than Peter. He's gonna push Aratat's horror to the limit. Yeah, I want Aratat to be as scary because Mel Gibson's into the horror, right? I want Aratat to be as scary as you can possibly make him be, Ivan. And Mel Gibson ends up directing a masterpiece, man. Yeah, something tells me he's gonna make the better movie than Peter. I don't know. It's a gut feeling I have. But Peter is a fantasy guy, so it's like everyone's like, Ivan, choose Peter. He did Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's the thing, though. Peter did Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. He's the fantasy director, right? He's good for fantasy. Whereas Mel Gibson's not really a fantasy guy, but he's a horror guy. He's into gore and horror, like Passion of the Christ. Yeah, that's they're both really good, obviously. Yeah. So, Sarah? Mel's age. I mean, that's a good deal for Mel Gibson. You're very generous. Mel Gibson doesn't make this in Hollywood. Yeah, he doesn't make that in Hollywood. They both signed massive contracts. Yeah. 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 I might go for Peter because Peter is a fantasy guy, obviously. But something tells me Mel Gibson's going to make the better movie than Peter, man. It's a gut feeling I have. I don't know. But that's why I'm going to test their creativity. Whoever comes up with a better actor, that's the director I hire. And something tells me I'm going to choose Mel. Me and VJ think Mel's better, but the team might tell me go for Peter. The majority tell me I even go for Peter because I'm going to have that talk with my 7 team. Okay, guys, we watch the interviews. Who do you think is better to direct the movie? And the team's like, Ivan, go for Peter. Peter's a fantasy guy. Me and VJ are like, no, Ivan, I think Mel Gibson's better. Yeah, I think Mel Gibson. Guys, somebody tells me Mel Gibson's gonna make the better movie than Peter, man. It's a gut feeling I have. Somebody tells me he's gonna make the better movie than Peter Jackson. Yeah, he's gonna make the more powerful story because yeah, I want Aratat to be a demon too one day. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell Jonathan Ali, I'm gonna show them the pictures I'm thinking of for Ephesus and Aratat, the pictures I showed you guys, right? I want them like 2.5 times scarier than this. Make them as scary as you can possibly make them be. Okay, Ivan, they're demons and devils, yeah. So, Sarah. Well, Peter is the fantasy guy, so somebody tells me I don't want to make a mistake and choose Mel, and I end up regretting it. I should have chosen Peter because Peter's a fantasy guy, so it's like you gotta test their creativity, right? Yeah, I might choose Peter too. I don't know. We'll see what happens, obviously. Yeah. Oh no, I choose Peter Jackson. You get the news. Peter is a chosen director. Guillermo Toro is a chosen director, and you see Peter's contract revealed on my website. Yeah, Peter signed $85 million for his base. $180 million of the merchandise profits, merchandise royalties, and $650 million, $700 of the movie box office. All the directors are like, holy shit. Peter Jackson signed like a 900 million Canadian deal, which is a 1.1 billion deal in pound in New Zealand money. Peter lives in New Zealand, so he makes more. Holy shit, Peter Jackson signed a massive deal, and I signed Fran Guillermo del Toro as my assistant director. I signed Barry Osmond as my assistant producer. He's helping on my 17. Yeah, and Peter signed his massive contract for the movie. Yeah, and the whole world's going crazy. Holy shit, Ivan chose Peter. Or I choose Mel. You get to announce what Mel's chosen too. He signs his massive deal. Yeah, whoever I choose. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm sorry. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go and get a coffee myself. I'll be back in a second. Excuse me, don't want to wait. Hope you guys enjoy this show. Alright, guys, I'm back. I was just to get my coffee. Yeah, that's my deal for Mel Gibson and Peter Jackson. Who would choose I don't know, man. Somebody tells me I'm going to go for Mel, but I might end up choosing Peter because Peter is the fantasy guy. He did Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. That's why he might be the better choice. But somebody tells me Mel Gibson is going to make a better movie. I feel like he's going to make the better movie. Yeah. I don't know. Me and Mel Gibson and Randy Walsey write an amazing script. But Peter is also... Peter will also make a masterpiece too because Fran's very talented. They wrote Lord of the Rings. And Lord of the Rings was beautifully written. Beautifully written script. Yeah, Peter, I want my script just as good as your Lord of the Rings. Yeah, and we write an amazing script together with Fran. Fran will be helping us. Guillermo del Toro will have him help us. When my presidents don't have to help me and Peter. Guillermo del Toro and Fran is enough to help me with the script, obviously, right? That's enough people. We have like four writers for the movie. That's enough. But Peter will be the one mainly helping me. He will be helping me if I choose him. He'll be helping me co-writing the script. Also, 3 volumes for Xanus. Yeah, I get my coffee. You get your tea, Peter. We lock ourselves in my office. We work on the script for like 3 hours every day in the morning. And we'll get it done in, I don't know, 8 months. We'll finish writing all 3 volumes of the script. 7 to 8 months, we should be done writing the script, obviously. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Let's say I choose Peter. Peter has to help me with the hotel party. So for my Xanus movie project, I'm going to rent the Bergen Dark Resort luxury hotel in Switzerland. I'm going to host a red carpet event there and a 2-day party for the cast and crew. All you can drink alcohol for the cast and crew. And my deal for the owners is $11.1 million. What about 20? I'm like, no, you're ripping me off. I'm only staying there for 2 days. I'm giving you $11.1 million of a deal. That's a good deal. You can pocket a lot of the millions. We have to put some of that towards the event. I need photographers. I have 3 photographers, so I want you to hire a good 17 photographers to take pictures with my 3. Have a good 20 photographers at the event to take pictures for the red card event. I need security there, all that stuff, yeah. Okay, Ivan, the $11.1 million is my final offer. I want billboards around the hotel. I want you know what I'm saying? You have to have the Amazon background when they take the pictures for the movie posters, the billboards featured around the hotel for the event, the crazy event, yeah. Like the Hobbit red card event, yeah, something crazy. Ivan, you're hosting your red card event at the hotel. I'm like, yeah, Ivan, that's fucking cool. Like inside, outside, yeah, it starts inside and leads outside. Ivan, you're looking at a sick event. Ivan, I'll help you with that. Yeah, Peter has to help me with that. Then Peter has to help me. We have to rent the IMAX cameras. I'll rent a good 16 IMAX cameras in America. Yeah, Ivan, America has all the best stuff. You want to rent the film IMAX cameras, Ivan? Yeah, the film ones. Okay, why not digital? I'm like, Peter, I don't want digital for my movie. Otherwise, I'm going to get the Hobbit look. I don't want that look. I want the natural look. Yeah, Ivan, I want the film ones, not the digital IMAX cameras, Peter. I'm saying. And Peter, he helps me, VJ, with calls. And he takes the stress off me because Peter knows, I know all the best stuff for visual effects and the best cameras, all the best stuff to upgrade the cameras. I know all that stuff, Ivan. I have my own company, What Digital. And Peter, I'm like, holy shit, Peter knows shit. Yeah, Ivan, I executive produce Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I know about all this stuff, Ivan. And Peter takes that stress off me. He knows about all that stuff. And that's why he's taking the stress off me and VJ. Because I don't know that much of all the stuff, right? Peter knows about all that stuff, yeah. Yeah, I know all the best equipment for all the departments for the visual effects team, Ivan. And we call the company in America, we get all the best stuff, the best computers to render the visual effects, all the best stuff for sound mixing, for editing, for VFX. We get all the best equipment, man. Computers, everything, yeah. For the team to work with, obviously. For the movie. Yeah. Peter, is 16 cameras enough? Yeah, Ivan, 16 cameras is enough for the movie. And we have to get the equipment for the cameras, the drones, the camera moving sounds, the lighting equipment, sound equipment, all that. So, Peter, can we update the camera to 4K technology? Yeah, we can do that. and we upgrade the character technology. Please, all right, this is fun making the calls for the movie. You know what I'm saying? We're getting all the best stuff out of it. Your company blows out of the water. You know, Ivan, you have a $1 budget. Like, this is like pocket change. The budget's unlimited. I know, Peter. It's unlimited. And the doctor's filming it. Yeah, he's having a blast, Peter. I know, this is fun. Yeah, I know it's fun, Peter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Some sound? Yeah. And Peter has to help me with the visual effects equipment. We rent or buy all the best. Most likely rented. We rented all the best stuff for visual effects for all the departments. If you want to get the very best stuff, that might cost me maybe 15, 20 million bucks on the budget. And Peter has to help me with the costumes, armor, weapons, and the fabric for the mask, the machines for printing the mask. I think they do have machines for printing masks. We're going to make all the calls and get the best stuff for that too. The tools for Weather Workshop for the armor and weapons, the fabric for the clothing, the sewing machines for the clothing, the fabric for the clothing, and the fabric for the mask, the material for the mask, and the machines that are going to print the masks. Because we have to print a lot of masks for the extras and all the demonic characters in the movie. Looking at demons, like that animal picture I showed you, the devil being an animal, yeah. The actor for Erotan and Feast are going to be wearing the costume and the mask for the movie. I don't want the full CGI thing, Peter. I'm not a fan of full CGI. Samsara. But you're not going to have CGI in the movie. No, Peter, I will. I'm putting $1 billion towards special effects. But I want the demonic characters to wear the costume and the mask. I don't want them full CGI motion capture technology. I don't like that. It looks too computer. I don't like your eyes. I look, Peter. It's too computery. Erotan will still be a devil, but it'll look a bit too computer. I'd rather have him wear the mask. And you apply all the money towards the special effects. He's a demon, and he looks more natural. He doesn't look too computery, like Azog in the Hobbit, right? Yeah. Yeah. Then Peter has to help me with the food. We're gonna call the farms in Switzerland, and we buy all the food, like the eggs, the bacon, the sausages, the pork, chicken, the beef, the bread, the sauces, the drinks, and it's crazy. All the calls, man. The cereals, the dough, the cheese, all that stuff. The vegetables for the buffet, for breakfast, dinner, and dessert. We have to buy all that. It'll cost me maybe $1 million. To feed the cast and crew for 2 years will cost me maybe 800 grand, $1 million, purchasing all the food from the farms. The food's pocket change. It won't cost me much. Maybe $1 million, $800,000 will cost me. $700,000 will cost me around there. Yeah. You're serving the cast and crew that kind of food. I'm like, yeah, Peter. He's like, holy shit, your company blows out of the water. I'm like, I know. It blows all out of the water. He's like, he's all shocked here. Holy shit, your company blows out of the water. I know it does. It blows all out of the water, man. Yeah, man. My company blows all out of the water. Yeah, man. Blows it out of the water, my company. Yeah, man. It blows all out of the water, my company. Yeah, man. Blows it out of the water. It blows it out of the water. Yeah, man. Yeah, and Peter also has to take his notes after we do the concert arts. So every afternoon after we do the concert arts, Peter has to go to his hotel room. He has to take his notes, his script notes. So what we wrote down that day on the script, you have to take your notes to get a motor. I'll have get a motor help you out. Frank can help you out, Peter. You have to take your notes. And you study your notes that way. You're prepped and you have an idea of what you want to happen for each of your scenes. And you don't wait, you're not lost. when you direct. That's why it's good to have an assistant help Peter out, obviously. Guillermo del Toro will take a lot of the stress off Peter, who'll be helping him out. That way he has help, obviously. He's not stressed out. He has help. And I'll help him out a little bit too. Like, I'm thinking of something like Prince of Egypt for the accidents. Okay, Ivan, you show up here the clip, that way he has an idea. They're scared with torches, right, Ivan? Yeah. You give him ideas, you help him out a little bit. Oh, you make an amazing movie. Samsara? Yeah. 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 People be shocked, yeah. You're serving the cast and crew that kind of food? I'm like, yeah. What do you think I'm serving them? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm serving them this. He's like, holy shit, I'll be looking at a luxury buffet, man. Like, food from the farms? I'm like, yeah, period. And all you can drink milkshake and like Coke and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, holy shit, your coffee was out of the water, Ivan. Yeah, Ivan, if you serve the cast and crew this kind of food, they're gonna work harder for you. Yeah, Peter, they're gonna work harder for you, Peter. The actors will work harder for me because they're getting paid the rich contract during production, and they're also getting served amazing food. And so brighten up the mood, and I'm also gonna have music too. I might put music while everyone eats. But you don't have to have music, but you can put music on too to brighten up the mood while everyone eats their food. Yeah. Some sound. Yeah. Yeah. And once the script is done and the presidents print all the scripts for the actors, yeah, you guys ought to do dirty work. The scripts are all done. Now you guys have to print all I don't know, 35 scripts for all the actors. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3 per actor. That's dirty work. Printing, I don't know, like a 400-page script. Imagine printing, I don't know, 35, 400-page scripts, man. That's dirty work. That's why you got to buy a bunch of paper. I'm going to put money into a high-end, like $10,000 printer. And the printer will be in the president's office. They're responsible for printing the scripts. You guys are responsible for printing all the scripts. You print it, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. You staple it, you put it in an envelope, and you write the actor's name. So this script is for John Boyega. You know, and this script is for Andy Serkis. You have to print all the scripts. And the second year when I'm flying the stars, you put the scripts in the plane. And I'll tell my secretaries to let the actors' agents know the scripts are on the plane. Make sure the actors leave the scripts on the plane. That way when they're drunk in my party, they don't forget their scripts. Because I don't want the script getting leaked, Samsara. I know you're excited, guys, for the Xanus movie. You know, I'm saying all the Hollywood actors, John Boyega, Vaughn, Jose, G1. So I know you guys are excited for the movie. Make sure you leave your scripts on the plane, and don't forget to bring your SIN number and your direct deposit bank form. Because I'm paying you direct deposit for your contract. I'm not paying you check. Samsara. You have to bring your bank form out, so your direct deposit bank form. That way I can pay you and your SIN number. By law, if you don't have a SIN number, you can't get paid. You need to have your SIN number, guys. Samsara. Yeah. Yeah. And my secretaries will let the actors' agents know. Yeah, Scorsese will be flying your actor in to sign his contract, his or her contract. Make sure you bring your bank form and your. The agents I might have fly with the actors, or they'll be on the phone during the meeting in the board policy. I don't know. It's just gonna cost me more money, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, chances are their agents will be on the phone, as the actors also have to bring their agents direct deposit bank form too. That way, the agents get their 10%. Because when I design my payment system, I'm going to tell the engineer, I want you to design a movie payment system where, like, the accountant, where the accountant, that he punches in the actor's salary, is divided bi-weekly over, like, 4 months, 10 months, whatever it is, and he punches in the agent's contract, and, like, 50% of that, or 10% of that goes to the agent, something advanced. Okay, Ivan. And they design a super advanced payment system for my accountant. So, Sarah? Yeah. That way, the agents get their 10% too off the actor's earnings. So, Sarah? Yeah. The actors fly on my plane, on my jet. They arrive to Sky Source Entertainment Studio Lot, and the limo driver, as soon as they get off the plane, a limo driver is waiting for them, and it takes them to my office. And they come inside. The docu's filming this, and you see some lady. She's like, "Welcome to Sky Entertainment, guys. Come over here. We're gonna take your measurements. Ivan and VJ will be sponsoring you. Skysis will be sponsoring you with clothes and shoes for your promo magazine shoots and your commercials." Holy shit, Skysis is top notch. Yeah, and here's the $3,500 gas card. You're from the company. They get a $3,500 gas card. Okay, sit down on the couch. The secretaries will be with you in a sec. You know what I'm saying? The secretaries call them out one by one. What's your name? My name's Yvonne Joe J. Okay, and you have your direct deposit bank form? Yes, I do. Did you bring your SIN number? Yes, I did. You know what I'm saying? You ask them these questions. Okay, go sit down on the couch. Yeah. And the boss will be in you in a sec. And one by one, me, VJ, and Peter and all them, we call up the actors one by one and they sign their contracts. And after they sign their contracts, we take them up to dinner at Boston Pizza. So after you sign your mega fat contract, I take you out to dinner at Boston Pizza. Obviously. And that's all trending, by the way. Some of that's trending, yeah. You see, oh, look at Ivan. He's eating out with the stars. He did his takeout with the stars. Yes, I did. I did take out with the stars, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Some sound? Yeah. Oh, you took yesterday off? Yeah, I did. I was too tired, man. And I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'll just take Friday off and I'll go Saturday. I'll go today and I'll go Sunday. That's 5 days. I went 3 days so far this week. I took yesterday off. I'm going to go tonight. I'm going to go Sunday and I'll take Monday off. I'll weigh myself tomorrow. I might have lost maybe 1 pound, maybe. I might be maybe 270, maybe 269. I don't know, but I've been cutting down on my eating. Yesterday, all I ate was my food at Coco Frutti, and for dinner, I ate a tuna sub at Subway, 12-inch tuna sub at Subway, and that's it. Yeah. And guys, don't eat too much. When I'll have snacks on a plane, but I'm not gonna have that much snacks. You have a little bit of snacks and all stuff, and you actually can drink like 2 beers on the jet, but don't eat too much, as I'll be taking you out to nice dinner after you sign your contracts. I want you guys to enjoy your food. There's nothing worse than that. Like, you give them a bunch of snacks on the plane, and by the time you sign the actors are full, and you order your food, and the actors waste a lot of the food, man. They waste a lot of the food. The actors, I want them to be hungry. That way, they enjoy their food when they eat at Boston Pizza for the takeout. I'm sorry, after they sign their contracts. The saying starts. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. And some of that'll be trending. All the Hollywood actors like, holy shit, Ivan signed the stars. No, because I have the keys. Obviously, Ivan signed the stars, and he took them off my zero. And you see some of that trend. You see me sitting down with VJ and Peter and Guillermo and all of them in the 7th team, and you see all the Hollywood actors. Yeah, they're sitting on the table. That's why you have to book VIP. We have to. I'm gonna tell my secretaries, yeah, you guys have to call Boston Pizza and book VIP for all the takeouts. Like a table that can fit like 25 people. You have to have joint tables where they fit like 25 people, like a big group of people, because you have to book VIP. Yeah, Ivan, we'll give you guys VIP. Yeah, you have to give us VIP. Looking at a big table of like 25 people, it's crazy. We all eat food. We'll eat at the restaurant for a good hour and a half now that we get out of there, and we're gonna party it up in me and VJ $600 million fucking nice house, man. Yeah. $600 million is something like Incredibles, guys. I'll show you guys the Incredible clip again. Incredibles 1's a better example than Incredibles 2, right? The Incredibles 2 house, that was really nice too, but it's not as high tech as that house in Incredibles 1, where it's like you have the water and you have the automatic door. Like, I'm gonna own a house like that, man. $600 million is unheard of for a house, man. That's fucking high tech. Yeah. Thanks so much this for my jet. Me and VJ's $350 million jet. And thanks so much that for my house, man. With an automatic door. I'm not gonna have it underwater and everything, but it's something high tech like that, man. $600 million is unheard for a house, right?
This is your automated.
I tried that, guys.
Yeah,
man. The GPS.
Don't mind if I do. Thanks.
You're welcome. Currently 78 degrees in Nomanasan. Perfect weather for flying. Please fasten your seatbelt. We're beginning our
descent.
Hello, Mr. Incredible.
Nice to be back. Right.
Yeah. Think something like that for my my house, man. An automatic door like that. You saw the automatic door opening when you met that woman. Yeah, like something high tech like that, man. It won't be underwater and everything, but it's something high tech. $600 million towards a house is unheard of, man. That's like pimped out. Completely pimped out, man. Yeah, man. The Incredibles 2 is a good example, but that house is maybe $200 million. Very high tech, but mine is more high tech than that. Mine is a $600 million house. Everything is pimped out. And that's why God gave me the keys, Ivan. That way you and VJ can live that amazing life. Because if I sell out, the gates are never going to let me and VJ be billionaires. We'll live the rich life, but we're not living the multi-million life like Incredibles, man. Where we have our $350 million jet like that. I'm going to buy like a $350 million jet. I'm going to put 10 million renovations like Incredibles. With the GPS talking. You have a right to Sky's Entertainment. You know, I was like, listen, top notch, yeah. Grab a beer. You know what I'm saying? Please comfort yourselves. Grab a beer. And you have a cup holder that goes down and up. 10 million towards renovations, you can easily put that technology into your jet, man. That's why the hard actors are like, holy shit, man, I and VJ have a high-end jet. And they fly on my amazing Incredibles jet, man. A nice fucking jet to my office. I pimped up my jet. Incredibles. And me and VJ have like a $600 million house. And all the Xanus Hollywood stars get to party at my house, man, for like 5-6 hours. We all get drunk. I buy cigars. Everyone smokes a cigar. Are you guys ready to go on this horrific journey with me? We're ready, Ivan. Are you ready, Peter? I'm ready. Are you ready, Montour? I'm ready, Ivan. Are you ready, VJ? I'm ready, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Are you ready, Yvonne, Georgia? I'm ready, Ivan. Are you ready, Jamaica? I'm ready, man. You know what I'm saying? Are you ready, Edges Elbow? I'm ready. Are you ready, Addy Circus? I'm ready. Are you ready, Carl Lippert? I'm ready, Ivan. Are you ready, Ariana Grande? I'm ready. Are you ready, Don Cheadle? I'm ready. Are you ready, Danielle Manette? I'm ready. Are you ready, Angelina Bassett? I'm ready, Ivan. Are you ready, Jumohan Su? I'm ready. You know, I'll say we give a cheers to the Zane's family, to the Zane's family, to the journey into the Zane's family, to the horrific journey into the Zane's family, to the horrific journey into the Zane's family. We give a toast. And we do like a sick party. The party in my house is not a crazy wild party. A little bit wild. It's a pretty chill party. But the crazy one is the hotel party. That's the crazy one. But my party, I'm going to have a sick party. I blast music. Everyone's talking. Everyone gets drunk. At my $600 million, like, unheard of house, man. That's why the Hollywood actors, they walk into my house like, holy shit, Ivan, this is your house. VJ, Ivan, this is your house. I'm like, yeah. Holy shit, this is fucking unheard of, man. I thought we were rich, man. Yeah. And those Hollywood actors own night. Ariana Grande owns like a $10 million house. That's fucking high tech. A $10 million house is fucking high tech, man. That's unheard of. But it's not $600 million. Where everything is pinned out like Incredibles, man. It's something crazy. Whereby they all feel like shit as Zane stars. Yeah. Even Peter will feel like shit. Peter owns like a $100 million estate mansion. He's rich, but he doesn't own a $600 million house. Obviously. Peter could afford a $600 million house, but that's a big cut on his budget. He's not as rich as me and VJ. Even Peter Jackson, like, Ivan, this is your house? I'm like, yeah, holy shit, you have a nice fucking place here. Yeah. And I do a big party at my house, my $600 million house, man. Something unheard of, yeah. See what I'm saying? That's why my company blows out of the water. Better perks. You have to party up my unheard of house, man. You know what I'm saying? Better perks, man, yeah. 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 And you're going to see some of the actors at my house are bragging, hey, I'm at a party right now. You know, I don't know, you see like Yvonne, Georgia, and Andy Servers are, hey, I'm at a party right now. And they're drunk. You know, I'm at a party right now. And you see the background. Holy shit, they're partying up at Ivan's unheard of house, man. Yeah, and all the you world are tuning in, and all the Hollywood actors are tuning into the social media. Holy shit, looks like they're having a blast. Yeah, and all the Hollywood actors feel like shit. Like how he's burned Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at a house party right now. They post a picture or a clip and do the peace out sign because they know they're lucky. They're lucky saying, yeah, peace out, Hollywood actors. We're saving, you're left behind. They're bragging. Yeah, it's actually funny. Yeah. Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. And that's the beginning of their journey. Once they sign their contracts, the whole world now knows I signed them. And then the next couple of days, you get the casting announcement. John Boyega is playing the role of Tacitonius. His contract is revealed. Avandra is playing Papyri. The whole world's going crazy. Holy shit, Ivan chose his cast. Ivan and VJ and Peter chose their cast. Yeah. You get the announcement. And that's when they go to Hollywood, that's when now the Hollywood actors are going to nerd with them. Because they know they're officially casted for the movie. And all the Hollywood actors are nerd with this. It's crazy in Hollywood. It's crazy. Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy, yeah. So give me a sec. I'm gonna go upstairs and make my breakfast. I'll be back in a second. You really don't want to wait. Hope you guys enjoy this show. Yeah, never mind, guys. I'm not gonna get my breakfast. I don't feel like eating breakfast right now. Yeah, talk to me 15 minutes. I'm done. Yeah, that's why the Gates want to control my Xanus brand because they don't want me to live in this life. Yeah, I don't want Ivan owning his big Xanus IP, making his billions off his book, and starring his own pharmaceutical brand in my Hollywood companies. Yeah. But they know I have the keys. I don't have to sell to them. That's why they're pissed off. Because they can't stand the fact that me and VJ living that life. Only we can live that life. They can't live that life. Because they're crazy people. Yeah, like you have your tens of trillions in your bank and you won't let me be a billionaire. You're gonna do me. I'm not an idiot, man. You know, stupid. I don't want to share with the garbage life and how my life is destroyed. Some Sarah? Some Sarah? I don't want to share with a garbage wife and have my life be destroyed. No way. I don't want to be in Hollywood. I'm not selling my soul to the Hollywood system. No fucking way. Now, if you do like that, no way. I have the keys out to sell to you. Yeah. So the gays don't want you living this life. Yes, they don't want me living the multi-billion life with VJ, whereby we have a $600 million house like Incredibles. We have a $350 million jet like Incredibles. We have an unheard of yacht. You know what I'm saying? And we can afford to own our own film studio. They don't want me living that life. That's why they want me to sell. Because the gates have a psychotic heavy towards me and media. They're crazy people. And they know we're the true heirs. Yeah, we know I and media are the true heirs. They're the crazy of the universe. We're just fucking envious. We don't want them living that life. Yeah, that's why they're when I say no, I'm not selling to you, they get pissed off. And they use scare tactics to get me to sell. And even then, I say no, I'm not selling to you. I know it's scared to die. I'd rather wake up 1 million and have you do like that. No fucking way. And VJ will be crying, Ivan, please don't sell. I'm trash, Ivan. I see hell. She'll tell me that. Please don't sell, Ivan. She's crying. Well, when the true nature comes out, that's when VJ will start crying. Because VJ will be, you will be listening into the conversation. I wonder what choice will Ivan make. Will Ivan chicken out and sell out, or he chooses to die? And I'm brave, and I actually choose to die, man. Even though I'm scared to die, I'd rather wake up one day and have the gates do like that. No fucking way. All I gotta do is wake up 1 minute later after I'm in that room and they kill me. Okay, Ivan, I'm fucking scared. All I gotta do is just wake up 1 minute later, I get it over with, and I wake up 1 minute later, I get it over with, man. And I get my wife all fresh in myself. She sees a light. Me and her get to go in beauty. I now control my Xanus brand. The gates don't touch my money. I insult them. All those billions go, I don't know, the $16 billion goes to me and VJ. And with that money, we can start our own film studio better than Hollywood. And I can get the Hollywood actors out of the Hollywood system and pay them more than what they even make in Hollywood, give them better perks. And they get the experience of going and fame with me and VJ for the movies. Yeah. So, Sarah. Yeah, so my two secondaries, I'll pay them $4 million, and they get $1 million a year for the 4 years of Xanus. It's a good deal for the secondaries. What about like a $10 million style? I'm like, no, guys, you get your $1 million. That's good enough. And I'll give you $6 million of the box office royalties. I can give you $150K post-filming bonus, and the other three get a $6 million bonus and a $2 million yearly salary for the 4 years. That's $8 million, and they get $12 million of the box office royalties. And the presidents and various who I hired, Jon Favreau, Peter Rice, Dave Filoni, you know what I'm saying, the Netflix president, whatever it is. A lot of CEOs of Hollywood are going to be sending in their resumes too, right, for the president position, right? Yeah. You have Zack Snyder, but Zack Snyder's a director. James Gunn and Peter Safran are really good too, but they're locked on for DC. If the DC thing's successful, David Zaza will be extending those guys. Obviously, right? Yeah. Yeah. But if James Gunn and Peter Safran are available, I might end up choosing those guys to be the presidents of my company, obviously. And I can pay them more than what Hollywood would ever offer them, right? I thought they'd rather work for me than work in Hollywood. All these CEOs and all these guys would rather work for me than work in Hollywood. Because my company will be better in Hollywood. I can pay them more than what they pay in Hollywood. And there's stability in my company. You don't have to worry about my merch losing money, my movie losing money. Everything will be profitable. I have the keys to the kingdom. Me and VJ are special. The whole industry, the world's going to buy my movie. The whole world will buy my movie, man. You just got to work hard and get your check. Yeah, you work your ass off for me and you get your big check, obviously, right? Your job is safe. You don't have to worry about you don't have to have sleepless nights about losing your job and all that stuff. Because in Hollywood, all these CEOs and all these guys have risk. If their movies flop and all that stuff, they can get fired, replaced. Yeah, that's how it works, right? Yeah. That's how it works. Yeah, me and Vijay, we have our own team. We're paying him a lot of money to live in a celebrity life. You know how Neil Tooth has his own team in this vlog? Me and Vijay, we have our own team, obviously. We have our own team. It's crazy, yeah. Yeah. You know on YouTube's vlogs they play beautiful music? Yeah, I'm gonna tell Doc, yeah, I want you guys playing beautiful music. Okay. And I'm looking at a sick documentary. The documentary will almost be as good as the movie, man. Look, it's been sick. The whole will be buzzing about the documentary too. Hence why the day the documentary is available for the world to watch, looking at a frenzy around the world, everyone buying food, beer. It's crazy, man. Hence why, for all you guys who want to drink beer from my documentary, I recommend you get your beer a day or two before the terrible day of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because once the documentary is available for the world to watch, everyone around the world is getting food and everything to watch the movie, man. Even people yeah, it's crazy, man. The food you can't control. If you want to order pizza or something like that, or get a popcorn or chips, something like that, you have to go to the grocery store, and there's going to be a crazy line. And all these fast food restaurants will be booked, whereby, yeah, sorry, we can't take more orders. We have like 300 orders already. We can't take more orders. Yeah, it's crazy. What I'm going to do, because for the documentary, I want to order like pizza, I don't know, Domino's Pizza. I'll call Domino's Pizza for delivery, and I'll tell the guy, hey, I'll give your driver a $150 tip if you have me as a priority. And okay. They can have me. That's what the Hollywood celebrities are going to do. The ones who want to order pizza and everything, they tell the restaurant, we'll give you guys a nice $150 tip. That way, you're our priority over the other people, right? That's how you get them to deliver the food for you. Yeah, you give them more tip. Yeah, I'll tip your driver nicely. Give him a $150 tip. Okay, that way you have me as a priority, right? Yeah. Because the world will be going crazy for the documentary trailers too, and the movie. The movie will be the craziest, obviously, and the game trailer too, and the documentary trailer. So you have the documentary trailer, the game trailer, and the movie trailer. A lot of things to be excited for. And you also have the merch reveal, right? I'm gonna do a thing. I want you to do a poster reveal with a snippet of Hans Zimmer's score, like James Gunn did for his Superman movie. You do that, yeah. Something fucking cool. Some Sarah. Something cool, yeah. You do something like that. Something fucking cool like that, yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. You can do something like that. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why my sky's gonna blow out of the water, yeah, man. Some Sarah. Yeah. So the Gates know your book is, yeah, they know I wrote the best fantasy novel ever written. And they know what? They know what? They know my book will be more popular than Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars. Yeah, if Ivan starts at Sky Source Studios with VJ and he makes the movie, merch, and game, he's gonna make, you're looking at like 100 billion sales for his whole brand, yeah. For all my products, my book, movie, merchandise, and my game, you're looking at like 100, 120 billion sales, something crazy. That's why VJ are gonna make so much money off the movie, merch, and game, man. It's billions. Billions in sales, yeah. Billions in profit. How much do you think you'll make off the movie, merch, and game? I don't know, maybe 28 billion bucks around there. 25 billion, 20 billion bucks we make off the movie, merch, and game, me and VJ. It's a lot of money, and the gays don't want me making that kind of money because they're greedy pigs. Even though you make your trillions around the world every year, because you're fucking greedy, man. Nah, man, that money for the book is for me and VJ, it's not for you. You're just a greedy psychopath. Yeah. The money is for me and VJ. It's not meant for you. It's meant for me and her. It's not meant for you, man. You're already making enough money in the world. You have more than enough money in your bank. You just have your greed sickness. You're a greedy pig, man. Yeah, you want to control everything in the world because you're crazy. Yeah. I have the keys. I'm just salty, man. That's why God gave me the keys. Don't hate no son. Yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. He's like, Ivan, you're self-made. You're self-made, I know. You're self-made, Ivan. I remember when you pumped out videos about your book, and now the brand is huge. You're selling your game merchant movie. It's huge, Ivan. Yeah, I'm self-made, man. My Xanus brand is huge. You guys are going to go back and look at my videos. I remember when Ivan pumped out his videos about Xanus, and now he made his billions off his book. And he started his own big film studio with VJ, and now he's selling his merchandise, his game, and his movie, and his brand is huge, man. It's a huge brand. Xanus will be my biggest brand out of all my movies. The Great Escape brand will be big, but not as big as Xanus. Obviously, the only thing about the Great Escape that might beat out my Xanus brand is the game. The Great Escape game, you're looking at a sick game for that, man. That game will be better than my Xanus game. If you're looking at us in New York, we're on the run, car chases, looking at a sick game, man. That's why Rabbit's like, sign me up, fam. Rabbit's all excited. Yeah, it's crazy. What do you think will be your second biggest brand? I don't know. Maybe the Great Escape after Xanus. The least biggest brand will probably be their Unique. The merchandise for their Unique will not be that great. The Great Escape merch was okay. The Xanus merch will be the best because I have all the costumes and the weapons and everything. And the hot toys. Whereas the Great Escape merch will be okay. Their Unique merch will be okay. Hidden Valley movie merch will be okay. Western Gas movie merch will be okay. But the Xanus brand will be my biggest brand out of all my movies. Obviously. Some Sarah. Yeah. That's why Scott's will be better in Hollywood. And Xanus will be the best movie children have made. The best fast novel written, guys. You'll see what I mean when you read it. Yeah. Anyways, here's where I talk for down 20 minutes. As I'm signing up. Peace. Hope you guys know this show. Peace out, guys.